pulse. I want a kick. I like these. So I want to anchor this kick to be the loudest sound in the track just from mixing. Nice to use it as a reference when you're balancing other elements with volume. Producing and mixing into a limiter kind of gets you to that mastered volume initially, so you can kind of get an idea of just how everything's going to sit together and sound together. Okay, now how about some ambience, like a drone of some sort? E minor. I don't hate that. Lotus Tunes. I like that bounce. Nice little sidechain. Oh. You hear that? Oh. Now I want to roll the dice on some... That's not it. Harmony boom. On a melodic kind of, maybe a melody or a motif, some sort of rhythmic melodic idea. This with a lot of reverb on it, or a lot of delay on it. What the hell are we doing? You gotta ask yourself sometimes. Let's move to the right a bit. Duplicate all this stuff. Switch up the progression. Ow. Were you going up or down? Where do you want to go? Up or down? Ooh. We're going deep. Okay. Not worried about perfection just yet. Just kind of getting a story written out. And then we can really fine tune it after. Let's consult some MIDI. MIDI GM. always a fun way to roll dice as well. How about a riff, a G minor riff? Different sound. Idea. Always keep your ears out for some sort of like cool transition moment, like a nice natural transition that utilizes your synths or your existing elements instead of reaching for some sort of pre-made transition effects, which also are really good to use too, but it's nice to combine them both if you can. I don't like, it's nice to shit out some ideas, but this one was not it. Maybe the ARP is not my cup of tea right now. Throw down some drum shit. I like combining one shots for like claps and hats, and then kind of filling the rest with top loops and perk loops, shakers and stuff. Been doing this thing sometimes with kicks, adding this beat spice on it with one of these guys. I say we consult some more MIDI. Looks like we got a lot. Look like it's G minor. Scammed. That's not a G minor. Can we make it work somehow? This is a nice hypnotic vibe. happy accident. Yeah, like that kind of stuff like that is nice. Give me some reverb, man. Da na na na. So this is a good idea in my opinion. I like this idea. I like the sounds. Took some crap. You know, this stuff wasn't the best, but we started with something and just kept following our ears, following what sounded cool, and then also what wasn't cool, and deciding, oh, that's not cool, let's change that, or let's try something else. And then eventually you can hopefully arrive to a moment, a combination of things that you like. And then from there, you either keep moving left to right, come back to it another day with fresh ears, and then decide how you want to arrange it. Yeah, that's fun. I could vibe to this. And then, you know, from here, I might even want to add a bit more organic taste to this part. What I've been doing a lot lately is ripping up Omnisphere and then using like their bell kind of vibes for some more higher frequencies, a bit more weight. These patches have a lot of weight to them. Like if they sound like they're heavy in the earphones. Glockenspiel Woman Ooze. Sounds a little too cheap sounding. Oh yeah, stuff like that. Drums need a lot of work, but we're not worried about mixing right now. We're just trying to get to an idea, and fuck yeah, we got there.